Guys, it's one of those really deceiving days outside where it looks beautiful and I want to go outside, I want to enjoy the gorgeous looking weather, and then I walked outside and I almost froze right there on my step. You'd think with the sun out like this, it would be a lot warmer than negative 15 degrees Celsius, but alas, it was not. Hello everyone, I'm here today to do a product testing for you guys, and I asked you on Insta Story between two different products which one you wanted me to test out, and you guys overwhelmingly chose the product that I'm going to be talking about today. And it is a powder form concealer, which I thought was really interesting and intriguing, and I want to test it out and see how well it holds, what kind of coverage we're working with, what kind of longevity we're working with. I will do an update for you guys at the end of the day and show you what it is looking like. But it sounded really interesting, so I wanted to test it out for myself, and it seems like you guys were interested too, so I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up so I know, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And without further ado, let's get into this. All right, now that we are zoomed in here, let's talk about this product while I apply the rest of my stuff, like my foundation, for example, which I forgot to do before filming this video. It's fine. So while I apply my primer here, the product is the Pure Shake and Bake Concealer. Shake and bake. Awesome, it's like chicken. So it says here on the website that it's going to conceal and set in one, oh, it's gonna set your makeup too. What? It has a smooth, crease-free finish that's going to be lasting on your skin for hours. It has all these different ingredients in it that's gonna lift and firm the skin, and it has like oil-absorbing property. Like, this sounds amazing. Why have I not seen anyone talk about this? Like chicken concealer. Real question though, is Shake and Bake still around? Is that still a thing? Oh my gosh, that's like childhood right there. So it looks like this. It comes in a little jar, and this is in the shade Light, which actually looks kind of dark. Like, can you guys see that shade right now? Like, that is most definitely medium, right? It comes with its own little blending sponge, which has a flat edge here, which I assume is to press the product into the skin. And it just says to dab a small amount over blemishes or under your eyes, and then use this to press the product into the skin. So that's what we're gonna do, right? So let's shake out some concealer here. That's hilarious. Never thought I'd say that. Then we just like press some powder underneath the eye. All right, and let's see if this actually turns into a cream. Okay, it actually does kind of melt down onto the skin. Interesting. I actually want to see how this feels between my fingertips just to kind of get a sense of how it blends out. It definitely has a very light feel to it. It's not serum-y, it's not silicone-y in any way. It's a little bit tacky feeling, just slightly. But very, very thin and smooth, creamy. Also, FYI, I accidentally put the powder onto the blending sponge first and then tried to put it under my eyes. That does not work. So that is it under one eye versus the other eye. I would say this is definitely more medium coverage, not full coverage. I'm gonna apply a little bit more to the inner corner area because I feel like that's a little bit dark. I'm curious to see how this lasts during the day. If I don't have to set it and it's not gonna crease, that sounds pretty awesome. I wonder if we put it on, like run under the eyes like eye drops. What does that do? It doesn't come out very well, so don't do that. It does take a little bit of work to make sure that the product actually stays on your fingertip when you're trying to like just transfer it from here onto here, because you don't want to like waste a whole bunch of this and have it fall all over your shirt. I wonder how it works without the blending sponge. If I just use my fingertips, will that be just as good? Ugh. Well, that works pretty well too, and the heat of my hand seems to blend it out a little bit better. All right, I like it both ways. It is definitely medium coverage though. I like a little bit more coverage underneath my eyes because I get fairly dark circles for me, and I feel like it's not covering it up enough. Feels like no matter how much I actually put on underneath the eyes, it's just not giving me the amount of coverage that I really want. So that is what it is looking like right now. I am not going to set it in any way. I will kind of finish up underneath my eyes with my eye makeup though, and do like bronzer and highlight and whatever. And then, yeah, I will check right back. I would say that so far my makeup looks good. I'm not totally sold on the level of coverage, but I think it'd be good for like an everyday kind of a look. I will say though, be careful not to breathe any of this in. It doesn't settle well. It doesn't feel powdery. It still feels kind of like I put a cream product under there. It doesn't feel like it's set in any way. So I'm worried that all of this mascara is going to transfer really, really fast underneath my eyes. So I will go about my day. We'll see what happens, and I will check in with you guys in a couple of hours. Hey guys, so it is now at the end of the day. You can see what makeup we're working with here. And I think at the end of the day, honestly, it kind of depends on how you tend to wear your makeup. I think if you are used to a no makeup type of look, you just want something something that's going to sit really nicely under your eyes and not crease, then this might be a really good concealer for you, because I found it wasn't creasing. It looks very fresh and dewy under the eyes, but I have on like a ton of eye makeup, a ton of mascara along my lower lash line, and just going down and sitting in that concealer, just because the concealer is like not entirely like powdered. It's not sticky, but it definitely has a little bit of tackiness to it. So for me, I'm definitely gonna wear it again for no makeup days where I plan on just throwing on a little mascara and I'm good to go. But on days where I actually wanna like put on a ton of makeup, this is not the right concealer for it. And that is everything for today's video. Give it a big thumbs up if you like these very specific one product type reviews. And if you have any other products that you want me to test out, leave them in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And that's everything. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys all on Tuesday. Love you, girls. Mwah.